Hello everyone, welcome to Analog IAS Prelims High Yielding Series for Prelims 2020, and today's topic will be about United Nations Security Council reforms. So the larger question that is being debated in current affairs of late is, on the pretext of China avoiding any conversation with respect to COVID-19, there is a question that is being asked: can China be removed from the UN Security Council? Let us have a look. What is the Security Council? After the Second World War, there was a charter formed between all the countries of the world, and that charter is called the UN Charter, which establishes the membership of the Security Council. The Security Council is given a special mandate to maintain peace and security in this world. So, whenever there is a threat for peace and security in this world, UNSC meeting is convened. So, according to the Article 23 of this charter, the Security Council must consist of 15 members of the United Nations. There is another wing called the United Nations General Assembly. So these consist of all the members. So the permanent members of Security Council have a special veto power. What do you mean by veto? So basically it's a right to reject a decision which was made by the lawmaking body. So if any of the members, China, France, Russia, UK and USA, if any of the member feels that a particular legislation is not justified, it can simply veto that legislation. It is in this context that we witness presently a war of words between China and United States of America with respect to COVID-19. USA has been consistently accusing China of withholding information, especially with respect to the spread of COVID-19. So, United States has also accused the World Health Organization of supporting China in covering up the COVID-19 human transmission. So, when the world witnessed this pandemic on an unprecedented scale because they were not ready, USA believes that China is solely responsible for whatever has happened. There were even conspiracy theories that China was responsible for creating this COVID-19 virus, novel coronavirus, and using it as a tool for bioterrorism. So, on the account of all these accusations, there were widespread debates about the role of UNSC and whether UNSC reforms can be taken up at this point of time. So, let us have a look at these possibilities. What is the origin for this veto power? The UN Charter itself says something about this veto power. So, if a Security Council should vote on any matter, it should have the affirmative vote of 9 members out of its 15 members. So, this also includes the concurring votes of the permanent members, meaning that if a permanent member feels that a particular decision should not be taken, that decision will not be taken. So, even if one of the 5 members wants to take a decision against the majority, that decision will be stopped. So, removal of China seems like a distant possibility right now. Why would China agree to be removed from the UN Security Council when a motion is passed against it? So, let us have a look at the different scenarios that are possible in this context. Now, this is another potential UPSC question. If the statement says that the UN Charter has provisions for a country to be removed from UNSC, that statement is false. Please note that there is no provision provided in the UN Charter for a country to be removed from UNSC. That is important prelims pointer you have to remember. So, is this only specific for permanent members? No, it is even applicable for non-permanent members also. Even after election, a non-permanent member cannot be removed even when there is a resolution passed. So let us have a look at different scenarios. What is scenario 1 in which China can be removed? There is a chapter 18 under the UN Charter which says that a 2/3 vote of the United Nations General Assembly and all permanent members of the Security Council would have to agree with it as well. So this is a distant possibility because in the permanent members list you have China, and China will obviously not allow itself to be removed from UNSC. So this possibility is out of question. The second scenario is with respect to Article 6A of the UN Charter. It says that if a particular country continuously violates the principles of United Nations, it can be expelled from the organization. Now, obviously, if you remove a country from UN completely, the UN Charter will not be applicable to that, and only in that case we have to see whether China can be removed as a country from UN. So, what is this possibility? All the countries in the world should rebel against China and accuse it of causing COVID-19. Considering the economic clout of China, this looks like a very distant possibility. Again, the scenario 3 is explicitly if all the countries come together and boycott China for negligence on coronavirus. Probably then we can have China out of UNSC. Scenario 4 is a very far-fetched phenomenon that cannot be possible in the short term. So all the opposers, like say United States, get some backing from its non-permanent members as well. If many countries which have a considerable economic clout and diplomatic engagement with different countries and are also militarily powerful say that China should no longer be a member of UNSC, only then we can have certain support. So for example, if we see the case of Taiwan, Taiwan was considered the representative of Republic of China, but after the mainland China took over and its economic growth was unprecedented, in the United Nations Security Council, eventually the communist regime that we see today, which stands for One China policy, took over as the representative of Republic of China, replacing Taiwan. So unless and until such a scenario happens across the world, we don't see China being removed as a permanent UNSC member despite this COVID-19 crisis. Now let us have a look at a question. Consider the following statements with respect to UNSC. Currently it is made up of 193 member states. This statement is false because we are not talking about the UN General Assembly. We are talking about UNSC. So the Security Council has 15 members. So this statement is false. So one only cannot be the answer and both also cannot be the answer. 5 of the non-permanent members are elected each year by the General Assembly for a 2-year term. So this statement is right. So the answer is 2 only. Now regarding question number 2, I want you guys to comment the answer with an explanation in the comment section below. Which of the following is not a main organ of the United Nations? What are the main organs of UN? Please do some research about this and comment your answers in the comment section below. That's it for this video. Thank you.